designing the process and making trials to find out the actual productivity of each step through the line. We will study the current efficiency and productivity of the production line. Please, take care of this demonstration. Consequently, it is clear that the line capacity is not the same, and hence, we shall interfere to make it one capacity with high quality and high productivity. Let's design a sheet and start filling it in, and the first few days will be for trials on the needed data for this sheet, until it is fully upgraded to the perfect form. Here is a template for this form, as follow: 1 timings and includes start time, waste time, which includes water changing, changing product, emergency stops, partial stops, shutdown time, end time, cleaning time, after end time. 2 number of workers. 3 used raw material weight. 4 final product weight. After the previous flow rates presentation, we will adjust the flow rate on the baskets capability, which is 3 baskets by the actual weight in the baskets per minute by 60 minutes, so we will have the expected capability. This point is crucial for the process, the expected capability based on the basket's weight. Accordingly, we will take the basket's average for 10 times during the day. Then we move to the waste letters during processing through the entire line. Wastes are waste from processing, all kind of lost letters to be collected and weighted. Then we will find another kind of wastes, appear after loading to the clients, which is the rejected bags because of losing vacuum for many reasons, and how much of them will be reprocessed. We also will need some data from the quality control at the intake process and get some information about the raw heads. Losses because of defects and green leaves. This will be provided as ratios and weights. An average will be added. Another process by the QC will be needed. He will check the wastes on the waste bells outside the pack house, and give us the same data for losses due to defects and green leaves, besides the weights for the wastes which can be processed and lost, as a waste which is good for processing waste. This is also critical to productivity and capability point. Now we got our data for letters processing on a daily basis, so we will collect the data for a week and make a weekly report for their averages. But the weekly report should be talking about results, not details, so we shall add some results to the daily sheets and making the weekly report as average to these results. Overall view: we have applied the statistical measures for 1 month to the last update as illustrated above. Where the process looks in numbers, each of them is related directly to the technical behavior of the number of persons, machines, management system, quality control system, heads, issues and weight, processing procedures and actual and target capacity. Productivity equals 38%. 1. The expected productivity per hour. We assign it according to the daily actual capability of the centrifugal units every hour. 2. Capability per day. We use the expected productivity and the net working time to assign the capability of the facility per dy. 3. Productivity per day. It is the final product without the rework, returned, wasted amounts delivered by the capacity per day. It's worth mentioning that these values change every day according to the product flow, net working time, the centrifugal unit's capability and the net final product without rework, returned and wasted amounts. Recommendations to improve the productivity. We will be able to improve productivity of the firm if the manager and the quality control stick to the following instructions. 1. The actual work goes on by filling the centrifugal basket up to 5 to 6 kg, actually 15 to 18 kg per minute. This yields a capability of 1054 kg per hour. It raises the targeted capability and efficiency every time they raise the volume of the baskets. Accordingly, if they stick to 3 to 4 kg and reduced the centrifugal unit's duration from 35 seconds, for 2 units, and 1 minute, for the third unit, to 15 to 25 seconds, the productivity will be doubled as previously mentioned. Therefore, the targeted productivity and efficiency will go down to 540 to 720 kg per hour, while it can actually be achieved easily. This point goes in the same vein as the flow of the product from the medium care areas will be improved. Go to high care flow sheet, from 15 to 18 kg per minute to greater than 30 kg per minute. By improving the second basin duration from 1.30 minute to just 30 seconds, and this will enable us to double the current productivity. As a consecutive step, the centrifugal unit's flow should be doubled. 2. Net time improvement, 78%. Start time, starting at 8:20-30, we have a delay of 20 to 30 minutes at the beginning of the working day. Time of lunch ends when they start working, but this sometimes exceeds 1 hour, because they get out from their rooms after 1 hour then start work after about 10 to 15 minutes. This practice adds more waste time. Slow start. The beginning time from 8 to 10 am witnesses a slow productivity and efficiency, as they produce actually less than 100 kg per these 2 hours. It is a very slow and long starting duration. This elongates the working time 2 additional hours, which add extra 2 hours for the working, the machine, the electricity and the worker's time, while reducing efficiency and productivity of the machines and the whole firm. Determined efficiency versus time, 17 kg per person per hour. First step is determining the success ratio before processing at the intake step. So, we are able to define the success ratio from the raw heads. We previously defined that 1 girl decors 9 head per summer and 14 per winter months, no matter how much is the head's weight. So according to the number and the success ratio, we can be able to determine the number of the decoring areas girls to keep the flow stable at 30 kg per minute. Then we projected the efficiency for every next step, about 30 kg per minute. At the current status it varies beyond this limit, between 15 up to 26 according to the machine or the girl's efficiency. As we have assigned the efficiency per minute, then we are capable on push the supervisor and the girls to achieve the targets for any operation. This we eliminate the late and slow start and the most important, the unnecessary stops. Another important element, we will be able to eliminate the slack time during processing. 3. Waste elimination, 433 kg per week, because of the machines. All the wastes because of the machines were previously mentioned and handled perfectly. See medium care machines and waste and high care machines sheets. Because of the people, we handled this as well. See medium care machines, waste and high care machines sheets. 4. Rework, 1,397 kg per week. Inventory reaches 90% from the processed amount in a week, about 1,930 kg per day through the whole week. Consequently, the rework amount is high. The stored inventory will need to be re-printed, or the bags lost vacuum so they will be repacked. The high inventory amount, the high the rework amount. So we lose bags, work time, workers' time, machine time, ink and electricity, besides the storage costs. 5. Amount over the machine capacity, and the most amazing, it is stored as an inventory to occupy 68% from the whole inventory, about 8,774 kg per week. Despite the clients did not order them and there is no need to push the machines hard. Efficiency equals 19 kg person /hour. The target efficiency for that week is 67 kg person/hour according to the number of workers 174 and the average per day is 24 persons. Working time is 35.3 hours /week. The final product is accounted as the packed amount minus waste and rework amounts. Wastes are very high and they cost a lot of money per hour. The firm manager is responsible for the whole firm and the machine and all the mishandling, waste leaks and personal's behavior. So, I deliberately intended to measure H with his losses. He has to look deeper than operating only. The manager is responsible to improve and increase the capability and the productivity. Success equals 56%. Success ratio is the percentage for the net final product weight, after subtracting waste, return, rework and complaints from low percentage means increased waste, return, rework and complaints amount lost from the final product. This amount is accounted on the success ratio to judge the management as well as quality by numbers. That is, we counted the actual daily lost product, wasted, due to the above-mentioned issues and linked all of the with the success rate to enlighten the packhouse management accordingly. Expected production. It is not stable per day or per machines. The bottleneck when we started this project was the centrifugal units. So, a link centrifuge can produce a certain number of baskets per minute, but the capacity of the baskets differs per basket and centrifuge. Thus we linked the expected production amount per with the actual capacity of the baskets by checking them frequently and making an average to them per minute and per working hours. Machines efficiency equals 39%. It is the actual production time and productivity amount against the expected final produced amount. So, it is the rate the management used from the full capacity of the machines. Net working time equals 78%. This project details the whole expected working time and the net time after counting all the waste time and detailed into the day then we pass with the workers until the end of the day. It will be clear and obvious where did we lose time even if it is due to laziness. We now can measure this. That is, I mean that we read everything and closed the cyst gaps. All capacities were counted even for girls, positions, machines and manually, then flow was stabilized, then stops are detected precisely and time against productivity and people number is also detected precisely no matter which season or defects we have. Machines quality equals 97%. The previous item, success rate, is so related to machine efficiency, that is, part of the items that affect success is waste and it appears significantly here. The more the machine efficiency the wastes lost. The machine efficiency ratio depends on waste lost during processing due to machines. 97% means that we lost 3% of the final product on the ground. Overall evaluation equals 31%. It is assessment to management and QC system by linking net time, machines efficiency and quality together and getting the full picture of the processing line. Each one from the three items affects the others. In detail, actual working time is related to the expected production from the machines after considering the machine's quality. It is also detected how much shall we produce by how many workers and the time needed for that. Inventory, productivity, excessive production, waste, rework, returned back, complaints. This was the final statistical report to improve all processing aspects. Now let's get more involved into process steps and how to deal with the following details. We are establishing a robust system